at the plate. Delino.
The center fielder, number 3. Delino. The field.
Shutout to finish off tonight's game. Kansas City took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Heath Fillmyer notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight.
A player receives input from a coach.
MLB The Show.
Play ball.
Stepping up now, Jorge Polanco. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Jorge Polanco.
Shot to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Boy, after that.
Stepping into the box, Ford Stevenson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board. And that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He drew a walk his first time
right
up.
Fielder, Mitch Haniger.
This one's down to third. Oh, and a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make a play for the first out. But they won't get. Digging in now for the Mariners, A.J. Pollock.
Number 14, A.J. Pollock.
The 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
And from the list of stats.
So stepping in, Ford Stevenson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Kiner Falefa at third. Valentin at second with 2 gone. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Delgado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know what, you hear it all the time.
Ready for another chance. Ford Stevenson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Pollock is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. At the plate, Ford Stevenson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ford Stevenson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Healy takes it in. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. 4-0 the score tonight. Seattle jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Marco Gonzalez takes the win on the mound. First open for business in 1994. We're on the air from Progressive Field in Seatown, Cleveland. Corey Kluber will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good.
In now, Ford Stevenson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is...
Stepping up to the plate, Ford Stevenson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
All right,
and a
good
good
job
throw
right there.
wind
Get it
up
back.
holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Hit hard
Stand
on
up
the
right
ground
here,
at first.
stand up, pick it
Well,
up.
and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. A couple of walks, but no damage. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians.
1-1-1
On the scene in 2016, just fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup.
Now at the plate, Ford, Stevenson, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch popped up. Ramirez has a play. 1 out. Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors.
Now batting.
So a big moment here and standing in Trey Mancini, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Mazara.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Into the box now, Ford Stevenson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Stevenson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning to the 9th. Totally dominant.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. Minnesota attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next.
What's the play ball? You're out. He's out. Out. First base. Out. You're out. 3. He's out.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Aledmys Diaz.
The third, Stevenson scoops it up. And there's out number 2.
Play ball. He's safe. Out. Out. Out.
Ready now, Ford Stevenson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ford.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll move to the third. Digging in the switch hitter, Ford Stevenson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
So he got him swinging. Willie Calhoun is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There goes the runner. Soft liner toward first.
Find the ball.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Standing in, Delino DeShields. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Delino.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Right here, on the back.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on note.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Ford Stevenson, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble is there. Let's see if they try it. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on. Standing in, Ford Stevenson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ford Stevenson.
Right side. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. Or will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
The left fielder.
So a runner at first now with one away. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Pitch strike 3 called, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Get back up the middle. Diaz picks it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Up next for Minnesota, Starlin Castro, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Texas Rangers wrote an important
A player's agent calls to touch base. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
We are live on MLB.
Play ball. TC. Out. Out.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got to hurry. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 hits. Digging in now, Ford Stevenson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ford.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Quick turn.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. And good for him. Ford Stevenson has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to...
Now batting, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tyler O'Neill.
Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in, Ford Stevenson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Skied into straightaway right. Robinson is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. 1 there. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Striding in, Ford Stevenson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ford Stevenson.
First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and with it, the Rangers have tied the score at 3.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Digging in and looking for more, Ford Stevenson. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Robinson on the move. He makes the play as the potential winning run tags from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. We witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Texas came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Mark Melanson earns his third win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career. A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Left field and deep. Upton going back at the track. He's got it as the time. The final score. The Halos get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.